Every aspect of every puppet has so many different options and choices. There's a process for everything. Really, you're trying to figure out what is going to make the whole world of the movie right, what is right for the story, what is working with the voices, and also what fun can you have with it.
Nato petto!
Andy Gent, he's the boss of everything to do with puppets.
Yo quiero a mi amo.
From here at the Puppet Workshop, we're responsible for delivery of puppets, making them, and we've got on this nearly 900 characters, several thousand faces that have been sculpted, moulded, painted, all have been done by hand. The largest number of puppets created by hand, so that's crafted out, that's not using 3D printing for a stop-motion film.
Estoy algo confundido.
Working on character design, we'll start to sculpt in plasticine.
The scale of sculpting has been immense compared to anything I've worked on previously. 12 sculptors for an animation in general is unheard of, really.
Once we've got sculpt in plasticine that gets approved, we'll make a mould of that one.
The mould making is quite important as it picks up all the sculpted detail. 4 different dog scales and 5 different human scales. 200 characters have face replacements.
Then we have building the armatures.
The armature is essentially the moving facility of the puppets. Some animators like the tension to be fluid and loose, and some animators like the tension to be really quite hard. It's specific to each animator.
You can cast the silicone on top of the armatures, which will then give us a skin on our puppet build.
Our job is to paint in the skin, in the mold, and then set the armature in and basically pour some silicone. This is fantastic. It's quite translucent and it's very soft. It gives us loads of nice movements.
Once you've got the silicone on top of it, you can paint it with all of the little bruises and flecks and shrapnel scars on them.
Everything that we do in here is the stuff that gets seen on the screen. Painting the Tracy freckles, copying by eye just with a little paintbrush. 297 freckles on each face. I've actually painted over 22,000 freckles on Tracy alone on this job.
¿Por qué lo hizo?
Once it's painted, you can punch the hair in one at a time to cover the head.
We get a needle and take each individual hair and punch it in. Because they're replacement faces and sometimes replacement wigs, we'll have to replicate that exactly on every face and every head.
Or the dogs.
Well, we're using real fibres. They come from sheared animals. Mohair and alpaca. We've probably punched into the millions of individual hairs into these dogs.
We're really interested in costume. We've got to find an amazing collection of fabrics. With stop motion, the cloth has to stop for the camera to shoot and then move again.
You need to be able to control the fabric and give it weight. We use sheet lead that we roll really thinly, aluminium wire.
It's like another puppet being built into the costume. And of course, once you've got that, then you're pretty well ready to shoot. It's as simple as that.
Eso lo he entendido.
We've got many stages to shoot on at the same time, so we have to fit into that cleverly. There's only one Bill Murray.
Yo era la mascota de un equipo de béisbol cadete de Instituto Invicto.
And there's only one Scarlett Johansson.
Eso a ti no te importa.
So you can only shoot him one at a time, whereas we're trying to shoot 12 at a time on 12 different sets, and then also in 5 scales.
¡Qué fuerte!
I'm always amazed how each puppet that we make ends up as a beautiful, moving character. It always takes my breath away. I'm infinitely surprised with what the animators can do. It's genuinely magical.